So before we look at these spots, we'll be back. It pains me, it's hurtful, it's depressing that a guy who is fluent in trophy and UCL, my team is not part of the Champions League, specifically this new Champions League. It's very painful. And I'm not going to go into any of my deep reasons as to how Chelsea got screwed over from the inside, how this was an inside job and this was a concerted effort to bring about the downfall of Chelsea due to enemies of the state. But we'll be back next year. Just keep in mind, we will be, pinky promise, we will be back next year. So, hold on, let me just make this a little bit. There we go. All right. So, look like pots. Basically, guys, okay, it's all done on coefficients. Fine, how your league does, league points, how far you went in the Europa League UCL, cool. So City, so pot winning goes City, Bayern, Real Madrid. I get PSG here, but I would say that due to how loserish they are and how much they've been LSG, they should be punished. But fine. I just think they should just be punished by being such losers, but it is what it is, and also denying Mbappe rights for UCL. Liverpool, Inter. So Leipzig are benefiting, because correct me if I'm wrong, how far did Leipzig get in the UCL? And where did I swear they finished fourth. Leverkusen were first, Stuttgart came second on the last day, Bayern came third on the last day. So I think Leipzig were fourth in the Bundesliga. But I think they're just benefiting off of how well the German teams did. So coefficients tax. And you got Barca. Cool. So pot 2, Bayern. Sorry, Leverkusen, obviously league winners, Europa League finalists. Atalanta, Europa League winners. Juve. It's crazy. Juve are in pot 2. That's so crazy. Then Benfica, Arsenal. How about Club Brugge in pot 2? Shakhtar Donetsk and AC Milan. All right, shut up. Seeing AC Milan in pot 2 is crazy. That is, it's a team that should be a bona fide pot 1 team. Bona fide. But it is what it is. The downfall of Milan is what it is. Pot 3. Feyenoord, Sporting Lisbon, PSV, Dynamo Zagreb, Salzburg, Lille. I think that's Partizan Belgrade, Zvezda. I know that's famous team. I'm not saying that. Just call them YB and Celtic. Not bad. So pot 3. Now pot 4 is where it gets interesting. So is that Slavia Prague, Slovan Bratislava? Oh no, Slovan Bratislava, AS Monaco, Sparta Prague, Aston Villa. Shout out to Villa, man. Shout out to Villa. Bologna. Shout out to Girona. Stuttgart. Okay, so Stuttgart. Okay. Oh my God. We'll get there. Stuttgart. It's because remember, Stuttgart came second on the last day, but I suppose they were not, I don't think Stuttgart were in a European competition. So because Leipzig, even if they finished lower than Stuttgart, they were in the UCL. That's what helped them. So, but wouldn't you put Stuttgart in pot 3? That's what I don't get. Why wouldn't maybe I think all those teams in pot 3. I think all those teams in pot 3, maybe they played in a European competition and Stuttgart were not in a European competition, so that goes against their coefficients. So maybe that's the reason why. Guys, it's Cleavage FC. It's Brest. It's that Brest. It's basically it's Cleavage FC. It's Cleavage FC. So look, I mean, look, guys. I don't know why they changed this. I don't know what the reason is to have these 2 extra matches. I don't know why you're doing a league form. But all we need to know is that by the time we get to the knockout stage, it is what it is. But then there's like a playoff for the knockout stage between, I think, first 8 go through. Then from like, I think 9 to whatever number, have to now have like a playoff. Look, it's wild. Look, which pot 1 teams do I think will probably flop and go into the playoff? Leipzig, Dortmund. See, Barca is touch and go. Barca is touch and go. I think basically City will easily go through. Bayern should go through. Real definitely will go through. PSG, I don't know. Should Liverpool should Inter, I think for sure will go through. Dortmund, tricky. Leipzig, probably not. Barca, touch and go. Touch and go. If you're looking at pot 2, now Leverkusen, it's one thing playing Bundesliga games. It's one thing playing Europa League games. This is the big boys now. You're now in the big boy leagues. Okay, so this ain't Braunschweig. This ain't Oktoberfest FC. This is UCL. So how Leverkusen now do playing UCL competition while in the Bundesliga? Let's see whether that whole 90 minutes let's go can work. So again, I don't know how Leverkusen will do. Athletic, they should do fine. Atalanta, let's see. Remember, they lost Cup Miners to Juve. Let's see. Juventus, they made some good signings. So I think Juve should be fine. Benfica, Arsenal, Arsenal will be good. Arsenal will be good, because I think they actually did really well last season. Club Brugge, tricky. Donetsk, tricky. Milan, tricky. So I think I'm looking at pot 4. Who will which teams from pot 4 do I think will probably make it through to the next round? I don't know whether this is too much of a big step up for Villa. Bologna, they lost Thiago Motta. Girona, I think they lose Savio. It's going to be tough. If I were to say, I'll probably say Monaco. Villa is tough. You know what? I'll say Monaco, Villa. Of teams who I think could be surprises to get to the next round. Because really, those pot 4 teams, most likely they should have to go through the playoff. But who I think maybe shocked, because the shock can actually get to the next round proper, like the final 8, is probably say Monaco, Villa, maybe Girona, Stuttgart. Very good season last season, finishing second. Very good season. Don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But whatever the case may be, guys. Look, see, guys. Well, we're gonna have a hangout. Obviously, I'll do like a reaction video to the groups. Then we're gonna have a hangout. Probably later in the night after the Real Madrid game. We're on Mbappe watch. We are fully on Mbappe watch. So after the Real Madrid game, we're gonna have the hangout, talk about stuff, say what's up, and then we're gonna ride, man. So yeah, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow, Thursday, for this UCL reaction. Remember, guys, Chelsea will be back, and Real Madrid or whoever, that trophy you have is on loan. Keep it well, keep it shining, because we are coming back for our damn property.